Hi guys! So as you know, I have been student teaching since January, and this week is my last week. Well, it was my last week because now it's over. Oh my gosh, past tense. And I got this fancy little apple-shaped stress ball to help me in my future teaching endeavors. But I peeled off the yellow top for the stems, and now it kind of looks like a stressed tomato, which is also fine because some of my colleagues were saying that this was the perfect size to throw at students, and if it looks like a tomato, well, people throw those, so I think it kind of works. But anyway, so today was my last day, and I wasn't really sure, if I was going to get emotional, and I was like, probably not. I didn't really have that much to do. I was giving my kids a test, and I made it really short, and I was like, yeah, it's cool, because my cooperating teacher said she wanted to talk to them about their essays, and she needed anywhere from like 30 minutes to an hour, so I really only planned a couple of things for them to do. And just as I'm finishing up what I'd planned for them to do, she walks in with a cake and presents and a big card and a photograph, and I was like, what? I was so freaked out because I was like, no way, she totally lied to me. Aha! And I totally bought it. I had no idea. I've never been so thoroughly surprised in my life. And what's better is that my students knew that there was going to be food and that they'd done this card and they took this picture for me, and none of them gave it away at all. None of them blabbed. I have 40 students and nobody said anything. It was fantastic. And I was just like, oh my gosh, guys. And they were like, cry. And I was like, no, I'm not going to cry at work. I got a little emotional later when I was reading the stuff that they'd written to me. When you realize that, it matters to people and that what you do kind of has an impact, that's impactful in and of itself. So yeah, I'm going to show you the card. They did this giant card and like, Miss Carsey, thank you and good luck, and they all signed it and wrote little cute messages, and they're all sincere and heartfelt, and it's adorable. And they did this picture for me, which I'm actually not going to show you because it's totes illegal to put students on Facebook, but I'll show you the back. You could just imagine that there's little smiling faces on the other side. So I can't wait to put that up in a classroom of my own one day. And then I also had my students write reflections, sort of like what their favorite things or their like least favorite things, and what they really liked reading, what they want to do more about. And this week I'd done a lecture on feminism, and we spent like 40 minutes on it, just kind of going over it. And I was ready to cry when a bunch of my students were like, we want to learn more about that, That's beautiful, these little feminists. I'm making them. As my father would say, I'm indoctrinating them. And then one girl said that her favorite part of the day was showing up to school and having me notice that she showed up to school. And, well, that's going to make a girl cry if nothing else. Then another one of my students said that I'm a 9 out of 10 in terms of teaching, but I'll get a 10 out of 10 if he makes it to a B. So I'll share more of this with you guys later, but I'm amazed. Bye.